By now, I'm sure you guys have seen or heard the names GameStop, hedge fund, short squeeze. Some of these words you probably haven't seen or heard in a very long time, if not in your entire life, okay? What I wanna do in this video, I wanna break down what all that stuff means, what's going on, so you guys have a better understanding what you guys are hearing about in the news and the media today, why your guys' social media is blowing up, okay, with all these words. So in this video, I'm gonna explain to you guys what a short is, okay? What a short is, current events, and who are the players in it, GameStop, RobbinHood, hedge fund, all these people, right? And then my takeaways, okay? So I'm gonna start off with what is a short. I'm gonna give you an example of a company that we're gonna call, I don't wanna call it ABC Company because that's boring. We're gonna call it Bilbo Co., okay? Bilbo Company. Let's say Bilbo Company, their current market value for one share is $10, okay? $10. Now, when you wanna do a short, you are betting against Bilbo Co. to suck. You're like, please suck, okay? So you don't actually own the share of Bilbo Co. because you actually are not a fan of the company because you think it's gonna do poorly. And so you're gonna bet against it. So what you do is you borrow that share from a broker, okay? With the intention of returning it over a period of time. Let's say a month, okay? Plus interest. Let's say your interest is $1, okay? $1. Okay, so you borrow it, then you sell it immediately for its current price. That's for $10, okay? $10. Now, let's say the market goes down to $6. This Bilbo Co. did in fact do poorly, so it dropped, okay, to $6. So then you would do what's called a cover, meaning you buy it back. You buy that stock back right after you sold it and after the market dropped, okay, for $6. Okay, so you just bought it back for $6. Now you would return it to the broker with interest, which is the $1 interest. So you made $10, you bought it back plus with the interest, so you just made a $3 profit, okay? $3 profit. Make sense? Okay. Now, let me give you another scenario. Same company, Bilbo Co., okay? In this scenario, the current market price is $10. Again, same thing. But instead of dropping, the stock goes up to $15. Now, you borrowed it from the broker with the interest, right? So now you have to return it. So you have to buy it back to the cover. You sold it for 10. You have to buy it back. Now it's at 15. Interest is $1, like we said, so that results in a $6 loss. Make sense? Okay. Now let me show you guys what's going on today with GameStop and all these guys, okay? There's a hedge fund, okay? Let's call these guys Bruce. Okay, Bruce and Wall Street Bets. Okay, Wall Street Bets is a Reddit page on the internet, and these are just regular what are called retail traders, just people that have access to trading apps on their phone, just regular guys, okay, and gals. They saw this hedge fund, Bruce, positioning themselves and putting massive bets against GameStop. So what these guys on Wall Street Bets, who've been monitoring this, said, we're gonna buy all the stock as much as possible of GameStop. And we're just gonna totally screw the Bruces of the world, okay? We're gonna screw the Bruces of the world. So what they do, as they're positioning themselves to do the cover, they buy all the stock, which results in an increase in the stock price, which essentially caused the hedge fund and the Bruces of the world to lose billions of dollars. Billions. Let me show you. The original price for GameStop was $20. It would fluctuate between $20 and $30. Because of what just happened with the Wall Street Bets, they bought all the stock and it spiked up, resulting in a 2,500% increase to around $400 to $500. Now here's the crazy part. Because the stock market kept going up, the hedge fund, the Bruces of the world, had to do the cover. They had to buy it back, okay, to pay the broker, right? So they had to buy it back, meaning that now the price for the share goes up more, results in a steeper increase, which is called a short squeeze. It's a vicious cycle. And that caused $13.1 billion loss in this hedge fund, which resulted in a bankruptcy for these Bruces of the world. That's absolutely crazy, right? Okay. Now, what's going on with RobbinHood? Why is everyone so pissed off at delete RobbinHood, all this stuff, right? RobbinHood is essentially a free trading app where they said that they were going to allow people to trade for free. Now, because of what's happening, they are saying putting a freeze, what would traditionally be called a circuit break, a freeze on GameStop to buy and sell and to exit. So people are pissed because essentially they are regulating and signing with big tech for the regulations so that no one can buy and sell anymore. Now, some people say that's illegal. Let me give you an example of something like this. There's a guy named Bill Ackman in March 2020 who went on CNBC and gave an interview talking about how, hell is coming, okay? He said that hotel prices are going to plummet to zero, which caused a panic sell. By the way, this guy's a billionaire investor. Immediately after that interview, Bill Ackman spent billions of dollars into the hotel stock as it was plummeting, and he bought and pocketed $2 billion in that process. So that is an example of manipulating the stock market, causing a panic sell, and some people could say that's illegal. Check this out. When it happens to the big guys, there's no regulation. But when the Wall Street, regular people from the internet, do it to the big guys, the Bruce douches of the world, they want regulations. That's why people are pissed. So, here are my takeaways. The internet right now is a level playing field. It is a great equalizer. Business, the economy, the world is changing so rapidly because of the internet. And it is a level playing field. There's been so much censoring and regulations and all this stuff. This has never happened from my understanding, especially to this magnitude of billions and billions of dollars lost and now hedge funds going bankrupt. So my takeaway is if you're not shifting in business, your skill set to something that is favoring the direction the world is heading in, man, you're going to be screwed and you're going to be absolutely obsolete. And so that would be my takeaway. Pivot to the way the world is moving. Stay vigilant. I hope this brought you guys some clarity. That's what's going on in the world today.